Good afternoon, guys. Today we are doing hashtag Let's Wear Pink on Wednesday, and that's by SHARA. And we're also doing a day late Tiny Reborn Tuesday, and that's by Mel at Amorè Nursery. And of course, I have my little Delilah. She is my Nancy Ellen, my memory baby, and she is in a little cream sleeper. It's a preemie, and it has taupe, pink, and a really soft mint feather pattern on it. And the bottoms of her sleeper are pink. And I've got her little pink and white um, passy clip by her white passy. And there's two little blue beads and two wooden beads on this. And it has her name, Nancy. So even though I'm a day late for Tiny Reborn Tuesday, we're trying to get our themes in for the week. And guys, like you know, I am pre-recording because Wednesday I have my eye shot this week, and I will definitely be out of commission for the entire day on Wednesday. So I wanted to do a devotional today, and I'm really enjoying this book. I hope you guys are. It's another story. These stories are really good, I think. And this one is called Great Sermons Aren't Preached, They're Lived. The verse for this one is from 2 Timothy 3:16 and 17. All scripture is God-breathed and is useful for teaching, rebuking, correcting, and training in righteousness, so that the servant of God may be thoroughly equipped for every good work. Now here's the story. What if someone followed me around with a video camera all day documenting my every move, catching all my words, facial expressions, actions, and reactions on camera? And then what if someone packaged it all together and played it on some sort of reality TV show for all the world to see? What would the glaring message of my life? What would be the glaring message of my life? I'm convicted thinking about this. You see, if someone were to ask me, "What are you all about?" I would have some nice sounding answers. But what actually happens during the strains of everyday life can sometimes betray my best intentions. I want to be a loving mom, but my family seems to know the exact buttons to push that send me into a tailspin of emotion and exhaustion. I want to be a strong witness for Christ. So why is it I can read my Bible first thing in the morning and then find myself honking at the person who cuts me off in traffic just an hour later? I realize there is a place for God's tender mercies for me in all this. But I also know that while no TV cameras are following me around, my life is speaking a message about what I really believe. And I want that message to honor Jesus. I once heard, "Great sermons are not preached, they are lived." Oh, how I long to live a message that speaks loud and clear. Jesus is true, and the principles found in his teachings work. Let's just be honest. It's tough being a sold out soul for Christ struck in a body that's so tempted to sin. That's why it's essential that I view my time with God each morning as a preparation and an invitation. Preparation. Our key verse reminds us all scripture is God breathed and useful for teaching, rebuking, correcting, and training in righteousness, so that the servant of God may be thoroughly equipped for every good work. Every verse I read is a part of God's preparation for me that day. So instead of just rushing to check off my to-do list that I spent a few minutes with God, I must allow his teachings to seep into my heart and mind. Then I can He asks God to interrupt my natural flesh response and remind me throughout the day of the truths he taught me that morning. Invitation. The next essential view of my quiet time each morning is recognizing I've just invited Jesus to do life with me, so I need to look for his activity throughout my day. My minute to minute theme becomes not my will, God, but yours be done. So, if something happens that causes my flesh to want to rear up and act ugly, I can say, not my will, God, but yours be done. This slight pause and acknowledgement of God redirects my frustration and replaces it with grace. And most wonderful of all, it helps me connect my time with Jesus to everyday life choices. Make Making that connection is one of the ways we personally hear from and experience God. I know sometimes it's hard to spend time with Jesus first thing in the morning, and I'm certainly not trying to make this just another demand on our time. But Jesus' invitation to us to sit with him is such an incredible gift. He loves us so much. He wants to help us. He knows what each day holds, and he longs to prepare us for every single thing he sees coming our way. Let's accept his invitation to sit with him. Let's listen to him intently, and let's ask him to intervene before our natural reactions to things betray our best intentions. Then we will be able to live our lives that speak to the fact that we have spent time with Jesus, and without saying a word, our imperfect lives will be a God honoring sermon. Guys, I hope you enjoyed that. I know I didn't read perfectly, I did my best. Little Miss Nancy's not moved, she's conked out for the day. So, with that, we wish you all a blessed day, and we will probably be back Friday for hashtag Thankful Friday and hashtag Casual Fun Friday, and that, of course, is by our friends over at Little Waddle Nursery, Kitty and Toddy. Thank you all for stopping by today. Bye, guys.